Alright, second grade, we're going to try something a little bit different for this challenge. One of the things that you might not know about me is I really like to do origami. And so we're going to do one of my favorite origami projects. Now, I'll be honest with you, this technically isn't origami. Origami is the art of Japanese paper folding. And usually you do it with a square piece of paper, but for this particular project, we're going to do it with a regular piece of paper. So you don't have to do any kind of cutting or find any special paper for this. Now, it's not going to be easy. And some of the things might be difficult, so you might need to get some help, or you might just need to try a couple of times until you get it. But basically, here's what you're going to do. You're going to start with your regular piece of paper, and I'm going to fold it in half long ways. So I'm just going to take this edge, and I'm going to fold it in half just like this. Okay, so I'm going to line up those corners and give it a little bit of a crease, just like that. I'm going to then unfold the piece of paper, and I'm going to fold one of the edges to the middle, just like that. Okay. I'm going to give this a nice little crease, so just run my finger along that to give it a crease. I'm going to unfold that, and I'm going to do the other side. I'm going to fold this to the middle, just like I did on that first side. Okay. Now, if at any point we're going too fast, you can always pause the video, you can rewind it, and you can start all over again if you have to. So now I've got this fold just like this, right? Now we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to fold it in half this way. Alright, so I'm going to line up these corners just like this. Okay, line up my corners, and I'm going to give myself a little bit of a crease there. Unfold it, and then I'm going to make my two doors again, right? So I'm going to take this edge, and I'm going to fold it to the middle. Alright, and I'm going to give this a nice hard crease, so I want that nice and hard, just like that. I'm going to leave that door shut. I'm going to take this door, I'm going to fold it in towards the middle, and so there's the middle right there. I'm just going to go ahead and crease this now. Nice crease there, so run my finger over that a couple of times. So now we have these doors. We've got these 8 sections. What I want to do is I want to fold the corner of each of these 4 corners into this line right here. So I grab this corner and I want to fold it diagonally so that this edge right here lines up with that line right there. So see how that's just going to fold in and make a triangle just like that? And I want to give this a nice hard crease as well. So I'm going to run my finger over that a couple times. And I'm going to do that with all 4 corners. So this corner here, give that a nice little crease. And this corner here, and give that a nice little crease. And this corner here, so that I got all 4 corners done. Now, here comes the hardest part. Notice that I've got a little bit of an overlap here, right? I didn't fold this all the way to the center. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the 2 areas that overlap, and I'm going to fold these over top of my triangles like that. This is creating a lock, okay? So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my fingers and run my fingers up and down that lock, just like that, okay? I'm going to do the same thing on this side. I'm just going to fold this down over top of my triangles like that, creating my lock, just like that. And now, here comes the fun part. I'm going to grab my project by the middle. I'm going to pull this out. And I've got a little bit of a problem, a little bit of a buckle right there, so I'm just going to push it on that. And I have just made a box. I'm going to kind of crease these corners a little bit just so that they look a little bit more box-like. Okay. And maybe just crease these edges a little bit so that it'll stand up a little bit better. But there's my box. And now I can go ahead, I can take some pencils or crayons or markers, I can start to decorate my box, I can write my name on the side, and I can store my special little trinkets or whatever you want in there. So, when you are done, if you want, have mom or dad take a picture of your box after you've colored it and decorated it, send it to me, because I'd love to see what you've done. Alright, have a great week, second grade. We'll talk to you later.